Welcome to the Car Guy Show. Join award-winning automotive magazine publisher Tim Miller, along with his co-hosts, national champion race car driver Kristen Traeger, and country singer, songwriter, and driving instructor Luke Betchner as they travel the country looking at car life and car culture. Join us as we meet car guys in their cars, in their garages, at their clubs, and at their events. Come along for a real kick in the asphalt.
Okay, money's tight, and it's been easy putting off maintenance on your car. Now you've got a problem that needs to be fixed. Fix it right the first time at City Garage, where they treat you right and never say, "We told you so," about keeping up with maintenance.
Triple F Automotive has over 65 classic cars for sale and a state-of-the-art restoration facility with a complete inventory of parts. For the finest quality restoration of your classic car, call Triple F Automotive today. Welcome to the Car Guy Show, and thank you for watching. You know, car guys and car gals have been mixing it up ever since the invention of the combustible engine. Gas has been spilled, and motors have been blown during this love and war of the sexes. Well, prepare yourself, because you're going to witness firsthand a young married couple as they battle it out on the drag strip in around 4 seconds. Join us in North Texas for the Southwest Heritage Racing Association's Championship. So don't go anywhere, because the Car Guy Show starts now.
Hey Car Guy Nation, Luke here at North Star Dragway in Denton, Texas, where the fast go faster. We're here for Southwest Heritage Racing Association's Championship Day. Let's check it out.
Auto proud sponsor of North Star Dragway.
So what does your season typically look like year to year? I mean, how many events do you do? Is it just Texas that you're going in? Is it this region? You know, do you
It's kind of a regional thing.
Okay.
We run in Texas, Oklahoma, Louisiana. We talked about running some other areas, but our racers are primarily centered around the North Texas area. So if you get too much travel involved, sometimes, you know, you pick up some racers, but then you lose some racers. And
Right.
stuff.
Right.
So, you know, but we usually start in late March, early April, and try to run through sometime in October. You know,
Okay.
about 7 to 8 races, something like that. Yeah.
Okay, that's a hot season.
Yeah.
So, and these two cars here are your primary runners?
These are the top of the line of the SHRA, the Nostalgia Eliminator 1.
Okay.
And this is the car that my son and I run.
Yeah.
He drives it, and I try to tune it.
Yeah.
And
well, so when you say that, how much prep time goes into it? You know.
Well,
And so event to event.
it can be It depends on what happened at the last race, you know, how much you might have tore up, stuff like that. Fortunately for us, we've been very lucky. We've been running about 4 years now. We've not had a lot of damage. So it's just a matter of routine maintenance, which is going to involve pulling the fuel out, pulling the oil out, checking the plugs, running the valves, stuff like that, you know, and typically everything's good. We've kind of had a little drama today at this race because we had a problem with our starter, but we've luckily got it fixed. And I think
yeah, and that's what he was saying, is that everyone is so friendly at these events that if someone has a starter go out, or I would assume anything that can kind of move from motor to motor,
Absolutely.
that they're willing to lend out and keep everybody running and keep everybody on the track. And
This is a very laid back series. We're out here because we want to have fun. Yeah, there's competition, but it's more about getting together, having a good time, racing our cars.
And people want competition.
Sure.
That's why they do it, so everyone can run. So tell us about the family affair. You know, we have Tara, we have Chris, and there's kind of a battle going on today.
Yeah, there's always a battle going on, actually, you know, when those two get together. We've had some really good races in the past, and Tara's quite the accomplished racer. She's been driving for a number of years. She started when she was very young in what's called a junior dragster, which is kind of a go-kart version of dragsters. Okay. And so she moved up from there, and she's even driven some nitro nostalgia funny cars, stuff like that. So Chris, in our car, you know, he's done real well too. We've finished second in the points for SHRA now for the last 3 years, and we're hoping to do that well, hopefully this year, today actually, you know.
Very nice.
And believe it or not, we're just 1 point ahead of Tara in the points. So we got a little bit of a battle going today to try to keep that second place. We're all a very competitive bunch. We have fun, but we're very competitive. You know?
Awesome.
We want to win.
You're watching the Car Guys Show. We'll be right back.
Car problems are no problem when City Garage is on it. If your car breaks down or needs repair, fix it right the first time at City Garage.
Hi, this is Brad with Sons of Thunder Motor Works in Plano, Texas. And we are here to help you attain the investment quality, distinctive classic car of your dreams. Check out our website and make an appointment, come by and see us, and we'll help you with that car dream.
Autoscope. Trust and value, the way car repair should be.
All right, we're here with Tara with Walden Racing and her awesome dragster. This thing is sick. Obviously, it's one of the probably more intimidating cars, right, in the pad this weekend. So this specific car that you're looking at is called in a class is called the Nostalgia Eliminator 1. Tara, tell us about the car and how it differs from sort of the street mods and the resto cars and everything else that's here.
Sure. This is what they call a front engine dragster. Obviously, the engine is in the front. This is a 225-inch wheelbase car with a small block Chevy with a blower on it. But we have to run on an index, a 465 index. So that's our number that we're looking to hit every single time. And you can run any kind of car in this. Well, you can run a dragster, an altered, or a funny car in this class. So we have 3 different types. They have to be center steered, but 465 is our target. And if you go under, you break out. If you go over, it's okay, but you want to be the first to the finish line. My car was built in 2009 by Neal & Parks. Chris's car was actually built in 1969. So his is a, true original, old school nostalgia race car. But they both run the same ET, so it's pretty cool that you can have a really old car versus, something
just as
new.
competitive.
Right.
So how much horsepower, just to give our viewers kind of a baseline to go off of, what are these putting to the ground?
About 1,500.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's quite a bit. So.
In this car, we go from 0 to 60 foot in 1.03 seconds. So.
That's quick.
And at the top end, we're going 150 in the 8th mile. So.
Well, that kind of gives you a rundown on the NE1 class. There's NE2, there's NE3, there's so there's many different variations of this car, but this is the Mac Daddy. And you have a really cool family story because your husband's in this, you're in this, you're racing against each other today. So there's kind of a little family feud going on, I would assume so. So kind of tell us about your background, how you got into this, and the family, and where racing has fallen with everything.
I started racing junior dragsters when I was 8 and progressed up through different cars. But once I married Chris, he got his car and we started competing in the same class, which was really cool because we're at the race together. All of our family comes out and it's like a big family affair. Yeah. But actually this weekend, Chris is 1 point ahead of me. And so we're battling for second and first place. So it's been tight every single year. The points battle is intense. And when we have to race each other, it's, we don't give each other any slack at all. It's,
It's kind of thing where you start hugging them and then you're like, get away from me, right?
It's all fun and games until we get in the burnout box, and then it's, I don't know who that is over there, you know.
So who's going to win?
Yeah.
No, you or him?
I would like to. That's the plan, is I want to win, but.
Okay, cool. So, I mean, again, keep telling us about kind of like the family and how did you, what brought you here this weekend?
Well, we've been racing with the SHRA for 4 years now. Chris is the president. He created the association, and it's awesome. There's so many people. The whole series is a family deal. Everybody hangs out after the races, and everybody has a good time. And like I said, all of our family comes out to support us, and his stepmom works on the car, and his dad, and my dad comes out here, he's racing too, and it's so awesome to have everybody together. And these weekends we look forward to all year. Every single weekend we're like, we cannot wait for our next SHRA race. So
it's going to be so cool. So we're going to follow Tara and her husband Chris out to the racetrack in a second here and kind of see how they do. They're going to be towing them out, suiting up, and getting ready to drop the green. So we're going to kind of follow them and see how it goes. So from your standpoint, and racing with Tara, I was talking to her and I said it's kind of that thing where you go to hug and then you kind of push them away. You're like, no. And so what's that rival like for you?
It's just
and
fun,
racing
really.
with her. Yeah,
it's
you enjoy it and it kind of fuels you up.
It adds a lot to it that others don't get to share. We got a little special thing going.
Yeah,
so
yeah, very much so.
It makes it really fun. She's 1 point behind me today.
I know. So when that happens, in the back of your mind are like, well, I'm not going to get dinner tonight if I don't give her that point.
I've done the dishes and done the laundry.
That's what I was going to say. So is there any slack that you let her kind of have, or is it all full?
No, there's no slack. There's no slack. But as long as the trophy comes home to the same house, we're
right,
good.
I know. Either way, it's going on the shelf, right? So this car, your car, is just like Tara's, but it's an original car, where hers is built on a newer chassis and a newer year. This is back from the late 60s, correct?
Correct, yeah. This is an old Ken Cox dragster that came out of Washington State. Used to be a top fuel car. Been trying to track down the history on the car and find the original driver and stuff. Haven't done that yet, but I'd love to find out. But it's got a 427 blown Chevy in it.
Again, running about 1,500 horse, give or take.
Yeah, 1,500. Her car's, I think, 210 inches long. Mine's 180, so it's a little different there. Hers is a lot longer. I got the wide old school front end. But at the end of the day, they're both front engine dragsters. They're a little different, but
well, when you get cars like this that are of this era, there's so much history behind them. I always say, I'm like, when I get into something old, I'm like, I wish it could talk to me, because I know there's so many cool stories and there's so much that had happened between, if only we saw what it went through back in the day compared to now,
right?
And how technology has changed and everything around racing has evolved. It would just be miraculous to know where the car.
This car's got to have some insane stories, because I've made 4 or 5 in it, and that was just since I've had it. So it can tell some tales, that's for sure. This is our 5th year driving this car. For me to drive this car, me and my dad run this car, and I got my Super Comp license in an altered body car back about 10 years ago, and then I went and drive for 5 years and didn't drive nothing, and now we're back doing this, and so it was kind of hard to, it wasn't hard, but it was just, it was a big deal to like go from nothing to going 4 seconds in a front engine dragster with a big blower in your face, but that's what I wanted to do, and
When did you start racing? I know you said 10 years ago was that your entry point to racing at that time, or did you grow up around it? Was your family into it?
Yeah, my family was definitely into it. They dragged me out there and brought my Hot Wheels cars and ran them up and down the bleachers at Ennis back in the late 80s and stuff. So I've been a drag race fan for my whole life. I had the chance to get my license in my friend Tim Hayes' car, and that was just kind of a get my license deal, and that was it. We never did get to go race, but it was just get my license at that time.
But you did get a little bit of taste of it.
That's all I wanted
to come.
And then with the help of Rich Howell and Alan Meyer, 2 people that had a lot of help with doing this car here, and that's what made it all come together, really.
I can't wait to see this car run. These things are so loud, and they're so powerful, and they're so awesome. And I definitely need a pair of parachutes behind my daily car for sure.
You're watching the Car Guys Show. It's a kick in the asphalt.
Car problems? No problem. City Garage is a car repair problem solver. Vehicle rescue, car rental, repair options, and quality service to fix your problem. City Garage, we're on it.
Triple F Automotive has over 65 classic cars for sale and a state-of-the-art restoration facility with a complete inventory of parts. For the finest quality restoration of your classic car, call Triple F Automotive today.
Does your business need more customers? At Local Marketplace, we'll kick your website into high gear with quality website design, effective SEO, pay-per-click marketing, and social media campaigns. Call us today to get started.
Our index is a 465. We ran a 465.4. We couldn't have asked for a better run, and that should put us in the final for the shootout that we're trying to win.
I just ran a 473, so me and him are in the final in the shootout.
went down there and we had it stopped because we didn't want to break out, and we ran 473, which is over the index, which isn't too great for qualifying, but we're still in the show and we're going to race him for $500, so we'll see what happens.
Hey car guys, we're here at the SHRA drag racing event. Jeff Cameron with Dooley & Sons, he actually is a sponsor of this event, has a really cool car here, really cool team this weekend. Kind of tell us about the event and what you're doing, about your car, and kind of what you've been going through this weekend.
Alrighty, how y'all doing? I've been a drag racing fan my entire whole 50 years I've been alive. I mean, I've been eat up with drag racing from the word go. So being took to the drag races at Amarillo Dragway, growing up in a small West Texas town, I mean, that's just what you did. If you were a car guy, you went to the drag races, you know, and Gene Snow and Don Garlitz and all those guys would come to Amarillo. I mean, it would be a fantastic, fun time ever since I can remember. So naturally, when I got old enough, I wanted a race car. So always liked the Austins, like this car, and the Anglias, and all the early British stuff that was drag racing when I was 5 years old. So in the late '60s, early '70s, I mean, that's just what was out there. So that's what everybody wanted. So I've had this car probably 12 or 13 years. It's a fresh, new rebuild, new chassis, new drivetrain, new everything, paint. I mean, we went through the whole car 2 years ago, and this is the second season on it. This SHRA bunch, I mean, the absolute most fun I've ever had drag racing. The people, the friends that you make. I mean, Chris over there has got my starter. I mean, that's just what you do. You know, his starter quit, whatever. He was all down. I took him my starter, said, here, put it on, let's go racing. That's what this kind of small, I wouldn't call it small, but tight-knit group of people, that's just what we do.
Well, we're in the final. You ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah, I knew you are. I don't think I'm ready.
Oh, come on.
I haven't been in as many final rounds as you.
Whatever. You slowed yours down and I sped mine up, so should be side by side.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
I know I'm gonna get you off the tree though.
No, you ain't.
Get ready for that.
No, you ain't. I got my tune-up in it.
So do we.
You better be worried.
I'm not worried.
Coming to get you. Good job, baby.
That was a good race.
Heck yeah.
Doesn't get much better than that.
I know it.
Hi, my name is Wayne Pond. I work at City Garage in Grand Parade. My job is to make sure that my customers' cars are properly repaired and well maintained. One of the maintenance services that I highly recommend you do to your vehicle every 3 years or 75,000 miles is to have your antifreeze changed and your coolant flushed out of your radiator. Over time, the coolant breaks down, losing its properties to keep your car from overheating or from freezing up in the wintertime. This will keep you from having expensive repairs in your cooling system. So anytime that you're near a City Garage location, come by and we will be more than happy to check your coolant, see how it's doing.
my God!
007 margin.
Oh my wheels! I'm like, oh, I ain't lifting. What a race!
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. We haven't had a race that close since Ardmore 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But I think that one was closer.
It was pretty close at the end because I thought I had you.
I know. I wasn't gonna.
Apparently I
win,
didn't.
though.
You did a good job, baby.
Thank you.
What was it? 006?
006.
006.
So
Yeah.
probably about this close.
472 to 472.
Yep.
Same third number too, huh?
Yep.
Well,
That's what you call a good old drag race.
we just got to keep on winning now, huh?
Yeah.
So there you have it, Tara and Chris battling it out, husband and wife, amazing race. They ended up getting the same time. I've never seen something like that ever. She ended up getting the Dooley and Sons shootout prize of $500 because of a shy bit better reaction time, but still amazing. I've never had so much fun at drag races before, and that pretty much wraps us up in Denton, Texas, here at the North Star Dragway.
That's it for this episode. Thank you for watching. Remember to like us on Facebook and to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And don't forget that this show is a kick in the asphalt.
You guys, you should have heard the audience.
Really?
When the scores popped up, it was the whole crowd was so cool.
Yeah.
It was so cool.
Awesome.
Shivers.
Yeah.
Man, when we got down to the top end, my heart was going like 1,000 beats a minute.
I looked over at the scoreboard when I went by and I didn't see my win light, but I thought I had you, and I was like, well, heck, maybe I missed it. But
I wasn't even looking at the scoreboard. I was looking at your front wheels, hoping mine were in front of yours.
Yeah.
I never even saw the time.
yeah, they were neck and neck.
Car problems got you down? No worries. City Garage solves car problems and won't waste your time or money. Vehicle rescue, car rental, repair options, and quality service to fix your problem. City Garage, no problem.
Hi, this is Brad with Sons of Thunder Motor Works in Plano, Texas, and we are here to help you attain the investment quality, distinctive classic car of your dreams. Check out our website and make an appointment, come by and see us, and we'll help you with that car dream.
Autoscope. Trust and value, the way car repair should be.